Hello and welcome to my channel, and welcome to Devon in the southwest of England. We've just started a 8-kilometre circular walk from the village of Otterton, and I hope to be able to share with you some nice scenery, possibly some spectacular views of the coastline that we're just heading towards now, although I can see there is still some sea mist lingering from earlier this morning, so maybe it won't be as spectacular as I had hoped. Nevertheless, I'm feeling fairly optimistic that it will be an enjoyable walk. As we're walking, I'm going to reflect on what it feels like for me to be back in my home country of England, and I'm also going to think about how my relationship with England has changed over the years. So might feel a little bit like a therapy session for me. So I hope I don't disappoint you with this video. And as I'm sure you are aware, I am still very much a novice at making these videos, still on a very steep learning curve, at the bottom of a very steep learning curve. So if you'd like to encourage me to continue making them, to persevere and battle with all my doubts about this whole venture, then please subscribe or like or comment. It'll mean a lot to me. What an incredible setting for our lunch. Doesn't get much better than this, does it? I hope the sea mist clears for you so that you get some views of this area and so that you can see just how spectacular it is. I am blown away by it. Can't believe I had any doubts about returning to live here. It's incredible. So I said I'd talk to you a little bit about how I feel about England and how my relationship with my home country has changed over the years. And I thought I'd start by showing you a video that my daughter sent to me this week that made me really happy and proud of them, but also made me a little bit sad. It's a video of when we were returning back to England for the first time since we moved abroad, and the children were clearly happy and looking forward to going back home.
Hello! It's the Robinson family on the way to home, to England, to our homeland. So Sophie, stop it! This is Karina, my big sister. Most of the time I act older than her though. Someone please. She's the one who comes into my room and annoys me. It's actually meant to be the other way round, but you know. So this is Karina. That's my dad driving, Chris. Still wet. That's Mum, you can just see how curly hair. Paula. Me, my dad and Karina, we're shopaholics. My mum's a saladaholic. Yeah. that's about it, really. You are so... No one's going to watch your films if you just talk about that.
What?
Well, I'm not going to show it anyone, am I? My sister's a chocoholic. I'm a chocoholic. My dad's a chocoholic. Okay. I get bored watching my films. Yeah, right. You were sat there smiling the old time.
And we had an amazing 2 weeks. It was a whistle-stop tour of England, really. We went to Buckinghamshire, Hampshire, Birmingham, Worcestershire, Shropshire, probably some other places too, and saw lots of people. And whilst I feel all sentimental and nostalgic about this video, it was, after all, a period of my life when my children were still living at home with me and we were out on a big adventure together. I now know that we had some monumental struggles ahead of us. So my mother died during that period. There was the struggles of living abroad, in particular integrating into German society and the school system. And then there was something that was a bolt out of the blue, which was someone committed a serious wrong against us. And that led to a 4-year legal process, legal battle, ending in a Crown Court case. We spent that time hoping to get justice. We never fully achieved that goal. And the loose ends from all of that are still being tied up today, a decade or so later. It's all right, I was a bit distracted because my wife is about to walk through a field full of cows and I'm about to do the same. I hope it's all going to be all right. I'll just show you for a moment and then I'll carry on talking. Okay, I really was distracted then, and I unfortunately just missed that on the film, but the video seemed to frighten the one cow and it made a sudden dart, luckily away from me, not towards me, but it made me jump and reminded me that cows can indeed be a little bit dangerous, so you have to be careful. And so now I've completely forgotten what I was talking about. Because of all these pressures being placed upon us as a family, we had to go our own ways. And there was no sort of breaking up of relationships or anything like that. But my wife and children needed to be in England, and I needed to stay in Germany to provide for my family financially. So then that period lasted for about 5 years of us living apart. And during this time, I started to fall out with England, really. I couldn't be with my family because the price of houses was too high. I didn't feel I could get a secure job in England. And at the same time, there was a lot of political upheaval, unrest. I think it was a time when I felt quite embarrassed about England. There was all these arguments over Brexit. And I really didn't expect to be coming back here until we came here last Christmas. And I don't know why, but something clicked. Maybe it's because it's Devon. Maybe, yeah, it could well be Devon because we've never lived in Devon. So we don't have any of the bad memories here. We don't have any history here. It all feels new and fresh and exciting. And in addition to that, it is absolutely beautiful. And I'll share a video with you now just showing how happy I looked earlier this week. You can see how I felt when I was stood near Brunel's engineering marvel and as the trains were going past. Absolutely amazing. very grateful today. After a bit of a nervous start, it all went to plan. Got all my broadband sorted out for my house. There's a train going by. There you are, you see I love the trains as well. There's another thing to be grateful for. Yes, I got the broadband sorted out. Very friendly engineer from EE. So that was a nice start to the day. That enabled us to get a few things, a few jobs done. Could do some work. And when I got my hair cut, the hairdresser was a Brummie. So we talked a lot about Birmingham. That was also nice. He told me there are lots of Brummies living down here. So that's great. I should feel at home quite soon, hopefully. Found a nice vegan cafe and bought a couple of vegan wraps for my wife and I. They were delicious, and that was a nice healthy lunch that we had. Yeah, and gradually we're sorting things out, taking steps forward and establishing our new home down here in Devon. And even on a day like this, the place is wonderful. Yeah, there's something very quintessentially English about this. Very atmospheric, and I'm loving it. And there's another train coming now which I'll film. Or maybe it's for me, I'm not sure. Hold on a moment. Feel on top of the world. And I almost forgot one other thing to be grateful for today. I went for a run, and I'm following a training plan because I enrolled for the Bournemouth Marathon, or half marathon, sorry. And today I had to do about 40 minutes of uphill sprints. So that big hill behind me, I ran up there from town. Must have been about 2 miles uphill, and I ran up there as fast as I could. So my legs are aching a bit now, but it feels good. And I'm very thankful that I'm able to do that at my age. Okay. So I hope you can see from that I've fallen back in love with England. I can't wait to be back here. Currently kind of living in the two countries, but in the next month or so we'll be here properly. Absolutely over the moon about that. It's been so nice to see my wife looking so happy. It feels like the first time we've had a home in more than 5 years. She was loving going out shopping for cutlery and crockery and things for the house yesterday. So she's already started making it into a home. So feels really good. I hope it stays this way and that we have a good new start to our life in England. Anyway, thank you for joining me. As I say, please encourage me to keep making these videos, only if you like them, of course, but if you do like them, please let me know by subscribing or liking or commenting. And I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.